It's exactly 8 in the morning. We're in the Czech Republic and I'm just on my way to hit my Primal workouts today. Honestly, it's kind of weird for me to talk about it as Primal workout because I think I've stopped giving labels to stuff like this. For me, it's just movement, but for the sake of searchability and clarity, I'm gonna call it that. So hopefully you will get some inspiration from this and some tips that you'll be able to use in your own training or practice, whatever you call it. Don't get me wrong, I love working out outside, but since the weather is getting pretty hot already, I'm kind of scared of what today's session is gonna look like. Finally, I got myself a new band for my warm-ups and skill progressions, so I start with that. Very simple shoulder circles get my joints ready and help me open my chest as well. Slow, controlled movements. I try to feel the stretch and prepare for the session mentally, which has also become very important for me. And I think you might have heard me saying this already, but if you're in your head, the workout's gonna suck. Really, you need to focus. 10 reps on this one. Moving on to my rotator cuffs, which I used to skip for many years, but truth be told, doing simple exercises like this allowed me to achieve more advanced calisthenic skills. I got stronger faster, and it's also very good for your shoulder health. 10 reps on each side, nothing too complicated. It's always good to do different angles too. Here I'm taking extreme care to move only in the joint as if my elbow is supported by an invisible box. If you're starting out, choose the proper band strength, as it might be necessarily too difficult or too easy for you. Again, 10 reps on each side. Lastly, I like to do these shoulder presses, warming the trapeze, delts and triceps, because we're gonna need those. 10 reps and we are done with the band. I pay special care to my wrists as well, because we're gonna be working close to the ground and we don't want our wrists to hurt after a while. So I like to do a few wrist circles, spreading my fingers all the time to create tension, feeling the range of motion. It's morning, so I like to proceed slowly. 30 seconds of work. Next, I do wrist rotations. Here you want to distribute your weight evenly between your arms and your legs. Don't make the mistake of putting it all on your knees, because you'd lose the benefits. 30 seconds will do. Wrist flexion raises are part of my daily routine. Again, don't forget to keep spreading your fingers. If you lose tension, your body weight is gonna concentrate in your palms heel, which is a reason why so many people have sore wrists when doing any kind of wrist support. 10 reps, good enough. Then let's do the wrist extensor exercise. With this one, proceed carefully. Your goal is to keep the back of your hands pressed against the ground and your fists clenched. The range of motion doesn't matter that much. The main important thing is to maintain the conditions, otherwise you're doing just ego reps. I can't forget about my all-time favorite, torso rotations. Deep squat, raise your arm, follow it with your eyes, look for stretch. Don't forget to breathe calmly. 10 reps each side, you're good to go. To warm up my legs, I prefer this mobility transition, although you can also do the 90-90 position to wake up your hips. If you don't know what that is, I talk about it in my previous videos, so you're welcome to go check it out. Here I'm looking for tension on the front of my body. The arch is solid and evenly distributed. And this is a bit advanced, but definitely start training these. It's a game changer for your knees and also your body interconnection. And with that, our warm-up is done, so let's move on to the main part. The first Primal move I'm pulling out is the advanced duck walk. This move works miracles on my hips, knees and ankles, and I absolutely love doing it because not only does it strengthen your lower body, but it also gives a nice stretch to your quads, calves and also hamstrings. When I started doing these, my knee pain disappeared in just a couple of weeks and my ankle stopped spraining after a ligament injury many years ago. We're working extremely low, so this might not be your initial progression, but I'm sure everyone can handle the easier version of the duck walk, which doesn't require so much hip and ankle mobility. I recommend trying both of them and you'll see where you're at. Both of these are absolutely amazing. Here you can do both reps or time, doesn't really matter. I love to keep doing that until I feel solid burning in my thighs, so that I know everything's working hard. But if you're just learning the move, go lightly. Really, easy does it. You don't want to overdo any of these moves because they might be very new for your body. And even a few reps will be significantly beneficial for you, so no need to rush. Also be careful when doing the pivot like this. At the beginning, it's completely fine to get up, have a rest, and then continue in the opposite direction. This is absolutely amazing workout for your lower body. In case you want to engage your calves more like me, you can do these plyometry jumps. Truth be told, I did them only for fun. It was one of those random things I like to do without any reason, but you are welcome to try. The temperature kept rising, so I had to rest often and drink a lot of water. So definitely do the same. My rests are usually 1.5 minutes long, but I'm not really strict about it, so I just listen to my body. Next, I practiced some arch rotations, which are not a standalone primal move, but I haven't done them in a while, so this was a great opportunity. This exercise leads to lower bridge rotations on the ground, and it's also a great way to start opening your chest, shoulders, and finding the interconnection on the front side of your body. I did 2 sets of 10 reps on each side, both standing and working lower on my knees. I might talk more about this exercise in other locomotion videos to come, so if you're interested, stay tuned. Moving on to crawling, the king of coordination, strength, and proprioception. I start with the tiger crawl. Basic, but definitely not simple. There's many things you need to watch out for. I actually did 2 videos on crawling with detailed information and demonstration, so I'll link them in the description under the video. Spreading my fingers, pushing away from the ground, keeping my knees low, engaging the core but still breathing freely. This move taught me a lot about how to connect my upper and lower body in other moves. Next, I transitioned to the bear crawl. This one is great for your hamstrings and uses similar principles as with doing a handstand. There's a lot of scapula activity here, and if you can't keep your legs straight, don't worry, it's alright to bend them, as long as you try to challenge the stretch a little bit more with every step, looking for deeper compression and keeping your butt high. These 2 versions will increase your upper body strength capacity, so again, you're more than welcome to explore them as needed. In between sets, I like to take the opportunity to work on my stretch. It's just light work meant to help me ease up and loosen up a bit, not the opposite. Since I've been working on my pancake, this position was a negotiable. You can try doing the same as long as it doesn't challenge your central nervous system much and drain you of your energy needed for other sets. By this time I was pretty tired already, but I couldn't leave without doing these monkey jumps. I teach this move in my lessons and I do it with my students every time. The goal is to move as slowly and smoothly as possible, which needs a lot of upper body strength, preferably gained through handstand drills, because the top phase of the move is basically arm balancing. This is so much fun to do, only don't forget to keep spreading your fingers again to prevent pain in the heel of your palm. Gradually, I worked my way to the hardest primal move I've been loving and hating at the same time. It's the low lizard variation, which requires incredible amount of arm strength because, as you can see, when doing the transition, you're basically supporting the upper body only on one arm. To be honest, it's the most challenging part of the move, at least for me, because the mobility part is pretty doable with just a little training. The strength though, well, I should definitely work on this more. Anyway, this move is incredible. The way your body has to organize and defy gravity just a few centimeters above the ground is mind-blowing. Needless to say, it got me rid of the rest of my energy. I was sweating like hell and had to settle for just a few reps in a set. If you'd like to start with the lizard, there's a beginner variation, which is a bit different, but it's a great entry point that spares you the strength part. Still, it's absolutely wonderful to open your hips, learn to engage your scapula, work on your palm support, and of course, coordination. So definitely include it in your Primal session too. What I enjoy about Primal workout is the freedom. You can combine the moves as you like, connecting them into flows, giving your body loads of new inputs while staying grounded. And that's exactly what I did. Doing flows is more fun than separate movesets, and in my opinion, is the goal we should strive toward. So, okay, the main part of the session is done. I'm totally wasted, especially due to the hot weather as I mentioned in the beginning, but also to the fact that when I got here from Las Palmas, I was dealing with some kind of sickness for a few days, so I was still feeling a bit weak in the morning, but yeah, overall I think the session went pretty well, and that will be about it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments if you would like to see more of these primal / locomotion flows or sessions. I think they're really great and they're just something different that people are generally used to. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.